भारत के संविधान के अनुच्छेद 370 के खंड 1 के साथ पठित अनुच्छेद 370 के खंड 3 द्वारा प्रदत्त शक्तियों का प्रयोग करते हुए राष्ट्रपति संसद की सिफारिश पर यह घोषणा करते हैं कि यह दिनांक जिस दिन भारत के राष्ट्रपति द्वारा इस घोषणा पर हस्ताक्षर किए जाएंगे और इसे सरकारी गैजेट में प्रकाशित किया जाएगा, उस दिन से अनुच्छेद 370 के सभी खंड लागू नहीं होंगे सिवाय खंड 1 के नामक तदनुसार।
Some parts of the Jammu Kashmir वो भी कर्फ्यू के अंदर हैं, कश्मीर कर्फ्यू के अंदर है। तीन चीफ मिनिस्टर्स और दूसरी पार्टियों के लीडर्स सभी हाउस अरेस्ट थे और पूरे स्टेट में एक ऐसा वातावरण जैसे वॉर सिचुएशन है।
Security forces in India-administered Kashmir have been using pellet guns since 2010. After rising their tolls, forced authorities to look for alternative crowd control measure. But the move backfired after the weapon blinded hundreds and killed many in the disputed region. Eyes are the most vulnerable to damage. Several have lost their eyesight despite repeated surgeries, and some still have pellets lodged inside their eyes because it is risky to remove them. In November 2018, 2-year-old Hiba Nasir became Kashmir's youngest pellet victim and could lose her eyesight permanently. Facing backlash, the Indian government had promised to reconsider its use in 2016. More than 7,000 people have been hit by pellets in India-administered Kashmir since 2016, and over 1,500 have suffered eye injuries. The indiscriminate use of pellet guns continues to cause global outrage.
Outrage that you saw there is because many people are saying this is unconstitutional. If a part of the constitution has to be changed, then why was it not voted on by MPs?
Yogita, why is the government doing this?
Well, this was one of their big election promises. It's actually been on the ruling BJP's agenda for a very long time now. But it was one of the big election promises, in the 2019 polls that just went by. And many say, critics of the move to revoke this article say that this is part of the Hindu Nationalist Party's plan to change the demographics of India's only Muslim majority state. Internet and phone services are completely cut off, very hard to reach anyone there. Last night, major politicians in the region were placed under house arrest. In the past week, tens of thousands of extra troops have been sent there. Section 144 is imposed, which basically means that more than 5 people cannot gather in one place at a time. So protests, public rallies, meetings cannot be held. And with people not being able to communicate with each other, it's very hard right now to find out what the reaction is like. But it's quite clear that the government was expecting protests. Every time Section 370 or anything about it has come up, there have been protests in Kashmir.
What is going to happen when the curfew is lifted will be a bloodbath. The people will come out. There are 900,000 troops there. They haven't come to, as Narendra Modi says, he's done this for the prosperity of Kashmir. This is supposed to be for the development. These 900,000 troops, what are they going to do when they come out? There'll be a bloodbath. What sort of a mindset would lay siege to 8 million people with 900,000 troops? Women, children, sick people, locked in as animals. I picture myself. I'm in Kashmir. I've been locked up for 55 days. I have heard about, and there are rapes, Indian Army going into homes, soldiers. Would I want to live this humiliation? Would I want to live like that? I would pick up a gun. You're forcing people. You are forcing people into radicalization. A country 7 times smaller than its neighbor is faced with the choice. Either you surrender or you fight for your freedom till death. What will we do? I ask myself this question. And my belief is, La ilaha illallah, there is no God but one. And we will fight. India must lift this inhuman curfew, which has lasted for 55 days. It must free all political prisoners, and especially those 13,000 boys that have been picked up. Parents don't know where they've disappeared.